What's up, CSU? Thank you so much for joining us for another one of our The Bible in 60-second videos. The topic for today, how far is too far in 60 seconds? Be prepared to blush, because I'm gonna be. So it's less weird if we're both blushing? I don't know. All right. I hope my mom doesn't watch this. All right. If you're asking the question, how far is too far, what you're actually asking is how far is too far before I can't count myself a virgin anymore? Because if I can still say I'm a virgin, what me and my boyfriend or me and this person are doing, we're not in sin. So off the bat, you're already asking the wrong question, but you're acknowledging that at least in 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and 7, that God's plan for sex within the context of marriage is the best way. The other thing I want to mention real quick is, even before you're beginning to do physical things with people, Matthew 5:28, Jesus during the Sermon on the Mount makes it really clear that mental sex, the idea that you might think about somebody in a sexual way, is out of bounds. So here's the thing. You're not a virgin if you've already done hand stuff, or you've done like some mouth stuff, or you've already crossed those lines. You're already going too far. When you ask the question, how far is too far, you're already setting yourself up to fail. Ladies, if you've decided that what you're gonna wear underneath on date night is gonna like please the man you're about to go out with, you've already crossed the line. Fellas, if you're already thinking about how to get alone with the girl, you've already crossed the line. How far is too far is the wrong question to be asking. Man. Normally this is when the video ends. Real quick though, when I was in high school, I asked this question because I wanted to prove to myself that like I wasn't sinning. And the reality is like I was. And I was crossing lines I shouldn't have been crossing and doing things I shouldn't have been doing. And I carried a lot of shame and a lot of guilt. And I was walking around a leader in my youth group while at the same time doing things with young women that wasn't showing respect to them or their heavenly Father. And if you're one of those people where, if you're being honest, you're asking the question, how far is too far, because you know you've done things out of bounds for how God intended for dating to be and for marriage to be. I don't want you to like keep that a secret anymore. I want you to be able to experience the freedom that comes from God's grace. You can come to anybody on the CS Youth team. We would love to have a conversation with you, not so that we can judge you, not so that we can take your leadership position away if you're in leadership, but because whenever we keep sins a secret and we keep them in the dark, and whenever we keep things like that, we don't allow ourselves to experience the grace and forgiveness that Jesus wants us to experience in that area. And I got to tell you firsthand, for years, I carried that shame and those secrets, and the freedom that comes from releasing that is the very freedom that Jesus wants all of us to experience from sin. So I know it's kind of a more serious way for me to end this, but really, if that's you, please don't hesitate to reach out to any of us on the CS Youth team. Hopefully you catch us on one of our next videos. See you soon.